Hello folks, Joe with Smokin Joe Spit Barbecue. Today I'm going to smoke up a rack of pork on my Oklahoma Joe smoker, so stay tuned. Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe Spit Barbecue here. Look at that. Look at these pork bands, guys. Alright folks, welcome back. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. So as I mentioned earlier guys, today I'm going to cook up a rack of pork, and essentially what a rack of pork is a pork loin, which is the best part of a pig, along with it's got the bones still attached, so the baby backbone, some of the baby backbones are still attached to it. In fact, some of the meat is still in here. So to this guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim a lot of this fat and some of the silver skin. And I'm also going to French these bones down a little bit. And the phrase Frenching the bone simply means that I'm going to trim a lot of this meat that's inside this bone and clean it up. It gives it a really nice presentation, especially around the holidays. You guys may have seen this or seen some people refer to this as a crown of pork. A crown of pork, guys, simply means that you're going to cut a couple of slits here in between each bones, and you're going to spin it around and tie it with some butcher twine, and it's going to resemble a crown. I'm not going to do that on this cook, but you can definitely do that. It's kind of nice to do that because you do introduce a little bit more rub and seasoning into the meat itself. But in this case, guys, I'm going to smoke it whole, just as you see here. Again, I'm just going to French it down a little bit and clean it up. As far as the rubs that I'm going to use today, I'm going to go to my Victory Lane garlic jalapeno seasonal. Again, I put this on everything. And then I'm also going to apply a nice coating of the sweet barbecue rub from Victory Lane. This rub is amazing, guys. It has a really good, rich red color. It's probably got some paprika in it, chili powder, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat. Tastes amazing. On top of that, I'm going to add a nice coating of this herbes de Provence. Guys, I use this herbes de Provence on turkey or pork. Gives it a really good flavor. Has a lot of really good herbs. Gives the food a really good flavor. And then to top it off, once it's cooking in my smoker, I'm just going to lay about 4 sprigs of rosemary on top of the pork loin. That's going to give it a nice flavor as well. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and trim this up and French the bones down. And right before I start to rub the loin down, I'll bring you guys back, so stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. So I got the rack of pork trimmed up. I took all the fat and the silver skin off. And I went ahead and Frenched the bones as well. You can see how nice and clean they are, a little bit more presentable. So at this point, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some olive oil, put it all over this loin here, just like so. Don't forget to get the back side of it. And there's a little bit of membrane behind these bones, guys. The membrane you usually remove on ribs. I'm not too worried about that. It's small enough. So once you have it rubbed down with olive oil, I'm going to take my garlic jalapeno seasonal and just give it a good coating. Just like so. Then the second coating, guys, again, is going to be this Victory Lane sweet barbecue rub. Excuse me. And you'll see the nice red color that I was talking about earlier. But a nice coating, guys. Look at that nice, dark, rich color. Just like so. Forget to get the sides, the top. And again, this is going to give it a really good smoky flavor, guys. just like so. Then to finish this off, guys, get your herbes de Provence and give it a good coating. I'm going to let this sit in my fridge, guys, for about 3 hours before I put it in my smoker, and everything will start to come together. Oh man, this smells amazing. Just like so. Then I'll get my smoker warmed up. We'll take it outside. All right. Look at that. This stuff smells amazing already. So guys, as I mentioned, the last ingredient is some rosemary, and just lay some on top like this, and that'll continue to give the food, or the pork loin, a really good flavor. Just like so. So guys, this will sit in my fridge for, again, probably 3 hours. Then I'll get my smoker going, my Oklahoma Joe smoker going, and I'll take you guys outside, so stay tuned. Guys, I almost forgot to cover your bones. I do have some pieces of aluminum foil. Just take them and wrap the bone nice and tight. And again, this will help keep the bones from burning. So I got about 10 bones here, so I got 10 small pieces of aluminum foil. And I'll show you what it looks like once I put it in the smoker, so stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. So before I put my rack of pork in the smoker, I wanted to give you guys just a quick look at the appearance of it. Those rubs have really melted into the meat, and the rack's got a really nice rich color on it. As far as the Oklahoma Joe, I'm warming it up, guys. It's been warming up for about an hour and a half, and the gauge is definitely off. The gauge on the smoker says 275, which is the temperature I want, but my Inkbird says 243. So I'm going to believe the Inkbird before I believe the gauge, so I need to adjust that. So the cooking temperature is going to be 275, and I will put a probe in the center of the loin, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in, and I'll bring you guys back and let you know, or show you guys what it looks like, so stay tuned. Alright folks, I got the rack of pork in there, and my temperature was right at 275, so I opened the door. Just want to show you guys what it looks like, and we shouldn't have to touch it, guys. I have a probe on one end of the loin all the way down the center, so I'm going to monitor that, and the temperature that I'm looking for, guys, is 145 degrees. Once it gets to 145, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out and let it rest. So we'll see you guys probably 2.5 hours. Stay tuned, guys. Alright folks, welcome back. So my pork loin is ready, guys, and the total cook time was 3 hours. And I got to tell you, the Oklahoma Joe's, that was my first time using that Oklahoma Joe pit, and I wasn't happy with it. I was chasing temperatures up and down. It leaks more than the Titanic did. And in between the firebox and the actual smoker body, there was a big leak there. So it was hard to monitor and to regulate my temperatures because of all of those leaks, but I got it done, and I think that's why it took a little bit longer. But the pork loin looks amazing, guys. The rack of pork here, it looks amazing, and we're going to slice into it. I did take it to 148 degrees internal temperature. That's when I pulled it, and let's see what it is now. It's been resting. I had it covered. It's at 150 degrees. And guys, one piece of advice: pork loin can get away from you. You don't have a whole lot of room for error on both sides. You either undercook it or you overcook it. So 145 is a safe temperature. Pull it, and it's going to continue to go up a little bit in temperature. So let's cut into this, guys. But this smells amazing. The rubs that I used from Victory Lane BBQ gave it an amazing color, guys. So I'm really looking forward to this. Oh my God. That looks and smells amazing, guys. These are some manly chops. Let me cut one more here. Oh yeah. This looks amazing, guys. Let me turn this around so you guys can see it. But as far as the presentation, guys, I mean, it looks and smells amazing. So I'm going to dig into this one here that I cut right out of the middle. It's got a really, really good smoke ring. Extremely juicy. Really, really juicy. Man, this looks good, guys. I'm a little excited here. I'm just going to cut a little piece here. Cheers, everyone. It's got some good bark. You can see the steam coming out of it still. Wow. Really, really good smoke flavor. Really juicy. Guys, look at this smoke ring. Hopefully you guys can make that out on the camera. See that smoke ring? And look at it. It's just dropping. It's spilling juices all over the place. Look at this. If I squeeze it. But guys, overall, as far as the cook itself, the pork loin is amazing. That Oklahoma Joe's is going to need some work, guys. I'm going to have to take it apart and seal it. And you shouldn't have to. You know, if you purchase something like that, you shouldn't have to do anything to it, modify it in any way. Just like anything. I don't care if you pay $20 for something. It's got to work, guys. So I'm a little unhappy with it, but I think I can make it work with a few modifications. I haven't even searched the web I just joined a group on Facebook, and so I need to chat with a few folks there and figure this thing out. But the other thing is that it swallowed wood like crazy. I think I used 7 splits of wood, small splits of wood. So just to give you a reference, on my El Rey smoker, my big offset smoker that's like 10 times the size of that Oklahoma Joe's, that would have cooked something for at least 7 hours. And for the Oklahoma Joe to go through that much wood, that's just crazy. And I think it's because of all the leaks that it has within itself. But guys, overall the cook itself is amazing. The taste, the flavor, the smoke ring is really, really good. And I think had I not been experienced, that smoker could have gotten away from somebody really, really easy. Guys, sorry for the rant, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you know, the problems that I had with it, just in case you guys have one or buy one and run into these issues. But you know, I'm sure I can fix it. But the pork loin itself, really, really good. And I would do this all over again. I can only imagine what this thing would turn out like and what it would taste like if I didn't have all those problems that I had. But overall, guys, really impressed. Hope you guys like this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you would. Please hit the like button. And until next time, Joe is Smokin Joe's Pit BBQ. See ya.